Welcome to Parlay Power Hour for September 29th, 2021. I'm joined by Grant Mitchell. I am Tanner Kern. We're the Electric Factory, best betting show on the internet. G-Money, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Tanner, but you know who's not doing good?
Who?
The Boston Red Sox, Tanner. The season started yesterday, and they are winless.
Grant, I don't know if you – I'm going to take you through my night, all right? So right after the Red Sox lost, I was ready to go up to the rooftop and jump off, and then I figured, you know what, probably shouldn't do that. So then I come back down, and I'm thinking about this, right? I go record a video, and I'm like, fuck this shit. How do we lose to the Orioles? Whatever. All right? The Orioles are a good team, Grant. The Orioles have dominated the Yankees this season. And the Yankees are the best team in the American League right now. Yes, I'm not afraid to say it. The Orioles have dominated the Yankees, and the Yankees are the best team in the American League. So that was my first thought. I'm like, okay, all right. And I said the season started yesterday, but honestly, the season starts today. Here's why the season starts today, Grant, because if the season ended today, guess who's in the playoffs?
The Red Sox and the Yankees.
The Red Sox and Yankees, right? We control our own destiny. We just have to go out and win. We got to win today, Grant. And you know what? Don't let the fucking Red Sox win today. Don't let us win today because we'll win tomorrow, and then we'll win the next day. Don't let us win today. Don't let us get hot. Don't let us get hot. Don't let us win today. We'll go to Yankee Stadium. I don't care. I don't care about what happens at Yankee Stadium. I want to get to Yankee Stadium because once you get to Yankee Stadium, all bets are off. Anything can happen. Don't let us win today.
You lost to a team that was 50-106.
We faced their ace yesterday.
Saying the ace of the series when he has a 4.6 ERA is not.
That's a lot better than the 2 7.6 ERAs we're getting the next 2 days, Grant.
You had Chris Sale.
Chris Sale let up a home run. You know, it's not Chris Sale's fault yesterday. He pitched a hell of a game. You know what? It's the fact that we got 3 hits yesterday. That was the problem. We only got 3 hits, Grant. We made 2 errors. Verdugo sucks.
That was an embarrassing performance. All right. The season started yesterday.
They're talking about Bobby Dahlbeck being like, making the adjustment over to first base. Like, it was just making me sick on the thing last night on the television broadcast. Oh, Bobby's getting work at first base now, and that's why he missed the 2 balls this weekend. No, bullshit. Catch the fucking baseball. Number two, Grant. Number 2, don't let the Red Sox win today. Don't let us win today.
Yeah, because it'll be very impressive if they beat the Orioles.
Victor Rodriguez. All these fucking Yankee fans, man. I can't. Grant, like in the course of a week, I've gone from like just non-existent to people like just wait to chirp me. It's pretty cool, honestly. Victor Rodriguez, what do you think of the Yankees? That's a question for what? No, how about this? I'm gonna ask Victor Rodriguez a question. Victor Rodriguez, do you think the Red Sox will be facing the Yankees in the wild card? Honestly, don't just say something to piss me off because I do. Don't let the Red Sox win today. Don't let us win today, Grant.
Just go into the picks. The Red Sox don't even deserve to be talked about.
These are Sportsbook. Sports 20 RF, risk-free bet. Grant, we have something huge coming out today. Huge. You can win a trip to the World Series. You can win a trip to the World Series if you're in the legal states that we work with and you work with Caesars. That announcement's coming out later today. Victor thinks the Red Sox are going to the freaking playoffs. I love it, Victor. That's why I love Yankee fans so much. I love them. I freaking love them. All right, this is the best hour of your day. Subscribe to the network, Grant. You like the Athletics and the Mariners. I love the Athletics in this game. I just love them because they're going to win, and they need to fend off the Mariners, who are surging right now because we're going to the postseason.
Yeah, I don't think you love the Athletics. If I'm being completely honest, I think you just hate the Mariners. All right.
I like the Mariners. The Mariners got in. I do, but if the Red Sox got to get in over them, there's 2 spots, Grant. One's already taken by the Yankees. I'm not letting the Mariners get in over me.
Yeah, well, I mean that's what I was hinting at. You hate the Mariners because they have a chance to take your spot in the wild card. The Mariners are surging though. You got that right. They've won 9 out of 10, and in the course of that, over the past week, actually, they have already beaten the Athletics 6 times. They swept them in a 4-game series, played 3 against the Angels, and now they've won the first 2 games against the Athletics again. Tonight on the mound, you've got Logan Gilbert against Frankie Montes, 13-9, 3.48 for Montes, 6-5 with a 4.8 for Logan Gilbert. So, you'd give a little bit of the advantage to Montes. But the Mariners have just been very hot, and it's kind of interesting to see it forming this late in the season because the Mariners have always been kind of one of those. I think there are always teams in sports that are just standard good teams. They don't do anything super crazy. They're not going to win 10 games in a row. They're just standard good. That's what I have equivalated the Mariners as, but they've actually been heating up a lot. And to do it against a rival like that on the West Coast is very impressive to me. And I think they're going to win again, Tanner. I think it's going to start to get very, very scary for not only you, but the Blue Jays as well. Blue Jays had their chance against the Twins. They only won 2 out of 4. Now they have to take the Yankees head on. They lost the first game in that series, which is huge. Blue Jays might be sealing their own destiny out of the playoffs with another loss tonight. So I think the Mariners see the windows open, and I think they continue to jump through it.
Blue Jays are done. Honestly, Blue Jays are done. They are going to lose to the Yankees tonight. All right, Vic, Boston will play Yankees in New York, and I'll be there in Yankee Stadium watch my Yankees knock off the Red Sox. Hey, Victor, I'll be there too, buddy. I'll be there too. I'll be there watching the Red Sox knock off you guys. So how about that, huh? All right. Anyways, Victor, I don't care. I appreciate you saying the Red Sox are going to get there because that's all that matters. I'm rooting for the Yankees today, Grant. I'm rooting for the Yankees, but we're going to talk about the Red Sox first. Red Sox run line versus the Orioles. This is the lock of the century, Grant. This is the lock. You know why, Grant? You know why?
I don't fully want to know, Tanner. I've heard every excuse under the sun from you.
We faced their ace yesterday. Okay, we faced was Lowther on the mound yesterday. Lowther's on the mound today. Who was on the mound yesterday? I don't even know. That's how irrelevant these guys are.
But exactly, it was irrelevant, and you lost.
Grant. Wait. He didn't even get the win. The dude who started.
It was Bruce Zimmerman. He has
Bruce
a 4.66.
Bruce Zimmerman is a savage, okay? Bruce Zimmerman is the second coming of Garrett Cole. Yes, Yankee fans, I'm appealing to you guys right now. I'm trying to get on your good side. Bruce Zimmerman is a freaking savage, and he shut down the Boston Red Sox yesterday. And I give him, you know what? I don't have my hat. You got to tip your cap to him. That's all you can do. That's all you can say about that. Zimmerman was sensational yesterday. I think he went 4 innings and he gave up 1 run. Sensational job by Zimmerman. The bullpen was great too. You got to tip your cap. That's baseball. All right. When we look at today, though, Grant, guess who we got today?
Somebody who's a slightly worse.
Zach Lowther. He's only thrown 24 innings. He has a 7.66 ERA in 24 innings. He has given up 28 hits in 24 innings, Grant. 28. We only got 3 hits yesterday. This dude's averaging over 1 hit an inning. This is our chance, Grant. Today is our chance. We got Nathan Eovaldi going, who absolutely got shit on by the New York Yankees last weekend. Like Friday night, it was like he got shit on by them. Giancarlo literally just dropped his fucking, you know what, on Nathan Eovaldi last week. That's fine. Bounce back today against the Baltimore Orioles, one of the best teams in baseball. Bounce back. We need it today, Grant. We need it.
You need everything you can get. You're desperate. You've come on You've used the same logic for the past 2 months as to why the season starts today.
COVID. Give us all COVID. That's why I say give us all COVID. That's fine. We'll play better. All right. Great.
Like I told you, Tanner, at some point it's got to turn from a good story into winning games. And they have not proven that they can consistently win games when they need to.
Grant, they're not a good baseball team. The fact of the matter is, I thought this team would be 4th in the division at this point in the season. But you know what? The fact of the matter is that we're in the wild card race, Grant. We're in the race. Now,
if they're a good team and the Yankees are the best team in the American League, stop saying you can go to the Bronx and beat them. Stop
Grant,
saying they can go to the World Series.
Grant, here's the thing. Jokes aside, honestly, it's a 1-game playoff. Right? The Red Sox are a much better team than the Baltimore Orioles, and the Baltimore Orioles beat us yesterday. Anything can happen over 1 game. I'm not worried about that, Grant. I'm worried about today. You know why, Grant? The 1-game playoff in the Bronx, that I don't give a shit about that right now. I'm worried about the 1-game playoff in Baltimore. Because if we don't win today, there is no Bronx. Everyone's talking about who's going to play, who's going to start the wild card. Are we going to get to the wild card? Hell, I got an email from the Boston Red Sox today asking me to buy wild card tickets. I ain't buying fucking wild card tickets. The wild card doesn't run through Boston anymore. It runs through New York. That's fine. We know that already, Grant. But today, the wild card's in Baltimore, and we need a win. Run line.
It's funny. Yesterday, you said once the Red Sox beat the Orioles, you were going to buy your tickets to the wild card. That didn't turn out too well for you.
I got pre-sale. I was going to buy pre-sale yesterday, and I'm like, fuck, probably should wait for this. And good thing I did. All right. Anyways, risk bet, Yankees money line. Now, Grant doesn't think this is a risk bet. And it's really not, because the Yankees are going to win this game today. But if you look at the numbers, the Blue Jays are minus 102 with Jose Barrios. The Yankees are minus 116. So the Yankees are dogs in this game. We need to factor that into the equation. All right. Garrett Cole is going, and you guys boo Garrett Cole at home. So luckily he's on the road tonight. He won't get booed. When we look at this game, 16-8, 3.08 ERA. Garrett Cole, very good, obviously. He's going against Jose Barrios, 12-9, 3.48 ERA. Bottom line is the Yankees are hitting the ball. They're seeing the ball great right now. They know the wild card is in reach. Like, they know they're hosting. They're going to go out and win this game tonight. This is not really a risk. This is a lock, in my opinion, but we couldn't put it under the risk. Tanner, what happened yesterday? We faced their ace. I don't know if you just joined, but I just gave a 5-minute rant about it. We faced their ace yesterday, Zimmerman. I don't know if you ever heard of it.
Stop calling him their ace. He has a 4.66 ERA.
He's more of an ace than Lowther. Grant, we're going to shit on Lowther today.
None of them are aces, Tanner.
Grant, just watch. Lowther is going to get it today. That's what I think. Lowther, you know what? Zimmerman's the second coming of Max Scherzer. He's the young Max Scherzer. It's a good segment.
I don't even know what to say. Like, you just at one point I feel like you used to have some credibility on the show. Now you're just a Red Sox defender.
No, Grant, listen, am I a Red Sox defender? No, they're bad. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sit here, but it's like you got two choices when you wake up in the morning, Grant. You can either say I'm going to have a good day or a bad day, right? That's the truth. You can say I'm going to have a good day or a bad day. What am I going to have today? Are we going to lose to the Baltimore Orioles again today? No, we're not. We're not. Because you know what? If I wake up saying we're going to lose to the Orioles, probably going to lose to the Orioles. I'm riding with them today. Let's go.
What do you think the Red Sox team has woke up saying this morning? They woke up saying, how the fuck did we lose to the Orioles last night?
You know what? They woke up. If I'm Alex Cora this morning, and granted, I'm just a little blogger, but I can motivate the people to place the sports bet. So I'm gonna say what I would say the Boston Red Sox. I'm gonna say, wake up, get your head out of your ass. You're a half game up on the Mariners. If you win, you go to Yankee Stadium. That's it. We just need to win today. Just win today. Win today. God damn it.
I can't wait to see you in the dugout one day.
I'll be the mental performance coach, sports betting. I'll be placing
the sports psychiatrist.
Yeah, I was actually gonna do that, and then I was like, nah, I'd just rather be a blogger.
Yeah, you're a lineman. You don't have the concentration for that anyway.
It's almost hockey season, Grant. I don't want it to be hockey season, but it's almost hockey season.
Another CTE sport.
Yeah. Roll Tide.
Padres Dodgers, Tanner. You want to take this one or should I?
I mean, basically, I didn't really. You picked this game. You said this is the lock, but I'm just going to say the Dodgers. Max Scherzer's on the mound, the greatest pitcher of all time, and he is going to pitch today, and that means the Dodgers are going to win. They didn't cover yesterday. Usually, when the Dodgers don't cover one day, they cover the next day. It's a good bet. I would parlay this with the Red Sox, honestly, and put your house on it.
I wouldn't because the Red Sox suck. Normally, the Dodgers, when they win, they do cover, but it's pretty hard to cover when you only score 2 runs. I mean, you know, they only let up 1 run, which is amazing. But if you score 2 runs, you're pretty much never going to cover as it is. They're probably not going to struggle like that today. They're going against Ryan Weathers, who's 4-7 with a 5.01. Max Scherzer is the reason that Tanner and I saw this and said, yeah, this is a no-brainer. He's 15-4 with a 2.28. I think he's been under 2 or maybe even under 1 as well every month that he's been a member of the Dodgers organization. Not much to talk about. Dodgers are 53-23 at home. They don't do a lot of losing. As long as they score more than 2 runs, they should have no problems covering.
Yeah, easy money, Grant. That was a quick one. Final thoughts today, Grant. Final thoughts. Season starts today.
Do you want to go first? Do you want to make that your final thought?
You go first. I'll finish. I'll take us home.
You'll take us home. My final thought, Tanner, is I know I spent yesterday talking about basketball, which hasn't even started yet. I want to talk about football today, even though we were talking about baseball. My Washington football team, I have no idea what happened to the defense. I mean, I thought this was going to be the best defense in football. And, you know, that might have been a little ambitious, but saying it was pessimistic, being pessimistic was saying they were a top 5 defense. You know, most people had them somewhere around 2nd or 3rd. And they're bottom 4 in passing, rushing, and total defense. I have no clue what's happened. Chase Young doesn't even have a sack yet. This might be controversial, and I mean, like you, Tanner, like I'm just some nobody who sits in front of a camera. I thought Chase Young was amazing. Don't get me wrong, but I didn't like how he was getting the praise that he was as a rookie because I didn't think he was that guy. I think he had 6 or 7 sacks, which is, great. Don't get me wrong. But people were talking about him like, yeah, he's gonna be TJ Watt, he's gonna be JJ Watt, he's gonna be Aaron Donald. It's like, hold on, he's still a rookie. I don't know if that got to his head. I don't know if other teams have figured them out a little. I don't know if the front seven just came into camp out of shape, but they look like trash right now. We should have lost all of our games, and I really don't see it getting a whole lot better.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think the Washington football team's that good. I'm sorry, Grant. I picked who they got this week.
Oh, I actually don't know. We got stomped by the Bills last week. We got the Falcons.
Yeah. Oh, that's a pick'em game. I said that. I'm like, how the hell is this a pick'em game? Like the Falcons versus the Washington football team at this point in the season. It is. So I don't know, Grant. I don't know. Washington football. It sucks. When your team's not good, it's just not fun. I'm not even all in on Patriots football right now because I'm just like, I'm so in on the Red Sox, and I know we're going to lose to Tom Brady on Sunday night, which would be a cool game. But anyways.
I mean that should be a fun game, nonetheless.
It'll be emotional, all that shit, blah, blah, blah. But like I said, when the whistle blows, when the clock starts, he's coming in there to kick our ass. Like, that's just what it comes down to. Would I love to see Tom Brady? I mean, I don't know. It's bittersweet. Because, I mean, that's my man. Like, I grew up watching him. Like,
So who are you rooting for?
Patriots, obviously.
Do you think Belichick has any sort of chance of shutting him down since he coached him?
Yeah, and that's what I was thinking too. I'm like, all right, well, Belichick's defense could give him a fight, but the Patriots offense is not going to be able to go shot for shot with them if they get going. So that's my only fear there. Let's see. Let's go Red Sox. Check down Wild. What up? Let's go Red Sox. Yeah, I mean, that'll be an interesting game. We should probably talk about that on Friday a little bit more. But yeah, just a great game. I love Tom Brady. I love Tom Brady. Love him.
Everyone does. He's captain of my fantasy team, so I love him too.
How's your fantasy team doing? I'm 2-1.
I'm 2-1 too, but Christian McCaffrey's injured. I haven't checked to see how long he's out, but as long as he's out, I'm kind of screwed because I was thin at running back anyway. James Robinson was my second overall pick, and the Jaguars seem content scoring 7 points a game, so that's not good for me.
Jaguars are trash. Anywho, Grant, my final thought is don't let the Red Sox win today. Don't let Grant. How about this, Grant? Do you want us to make the playoffs?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Appreciate you. Don't let the Red Sox win. One thumb, one finger, one pinky, all love. That was Parlay Power Hour. See you tomorrow.